It's January, there's snow on the ground, and it's time for a new 2024 Roadrunners baseball season. There are a lot of storylines circling this team, including the back-to-back trips to the NCAA tournament.
Squatting and practicing against each other, you can only do that so many times before you get bored of it. We're ready to play some real competition, some other teams, and yeah, I think all the boys are stoked.
I tell them all the time, this is their team. We're going to go as far as they want to. Me and the other 7 coaches are just here to help out the best we can.
Last year, we saw the squad earn their 2nd straight trip to the NCAA tournament. And with the talent they bring back, they'll be aiming for a 3rd straight trip.
Team meeting, all that type of stuff. The goal is to obviously compete to win an RMAC championship and then get ourselves in a chance to play in the regionals. And since we've been able to do it back-to-back years for the first time, in school history, now hopefully that's something that's expected from us. I know these guys are expecting to go back, and hopefully we get a chance to do that and hopefully go further this year.
I don't think there's any pressure at all. It's expected for us to be able to compete for a national championship. That's everyone's goal coming in. It's just us out here playing and having fun.
It was a quick trip to Texas last season, so how does Coach Strain come better prepared for this year's big dance?
Recruiting good players and then getting in here and working with them. But as you mentioned, we've got some guys that are back. We're going to have to lean on those guys, moving forward. But I feel good about the 20 kids that we brought in. I think each recruiting class continues to get better and better. And so, hopefully we hit on those guys and we do a good job recruiting, and then hopefully we coach them up and they'll be ready to go.
A few of those players that helped the Red and Blue reach back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances have moved on. So now Coach Strain has brought in a new fleet of players to keep the good times rolling this season.
Got about 20 new guys and 20 returners. So the returners are definitely helping out the new guys. We're definitely, leaning on the guys that have been here before, and we've got some guys that have been here 3, 4, 5. Some guys have been here 6 years, so they kind of know what to do.
They feel like they have really big shoes to fill with how our teams have been in the past years. But these guys can play. I've seen them play. I've played alongside them so far already. Just giving them the confidence they need in themselves.
Roadrunners baseball is known for their hitting and crushing the long ball, but pitching could come to the forefront as 51 starts returned from last year's squad.
The best depth that we've had since I've been here. One through our last guy. We've got a lot of guys that are pretty talented, and we do have some guys with some experience. So it's going to be a challenge for us to see how to use that depth. We only have a certain amount of innings, but we got to get a lot of these guys opportunity, especially early, to see kind of what guys are doing. But I think that's going to be the challenge for Coach Jenkins and the pitching coaches, and then ultimately me, making the final decision.
It's huge. Pitching and defense wins baseball games, especially in this league. Everyone can hit, but the teams that can pitch and play defense are usually the ones that win the most games and go the farthest. So having me, Drew, Reikley, Carson, McLean, a lot of guys back that we had last year is huge. Experience is everything in baseball, and I think that our pitching staff, we can carry most of the load this year and let our guys get comfortable at the plate. We'll win a lot of games.
The Roadrunners will enjoy the home confines of the Assembly Athletic Complex for the first 5 of 6 weeks to start the new season.
Awesome. I love playing in front of our fans here. Biggest support that we got here at MSU Denver, and it's just enjoyable, hitting a home run or striking somebody out from our pitch. Like, the atmosphere here is just great, and I just love this ballpark. It's been awesome, especially with all the new turf and everything. It's been a nice home for me for sure.
A bunch of pride playing here. We love playing at home. Super nice. 5 weeks in a row. That's a lot of home games advantage that we need to take advantage of. So.
We hope you're as excited as we are for the new Roadrunners baseball season. The Roadrunners will head on the road to Oklahoma on February 2nd to start the season. Then they'll travel back home February 8th to play Biola. Roadrunners TV, I'm Sofia Nazarenus. Stay rowdy.